I hope all of you are doing well. A very good evening, and I welcome you all to this session. So, I have been getting a lot of query from many of the new aspirants that they want to know about NCERTs, and this has been a very long demand that how these NCERTs are to be approached, how you should be going for the NCERTs, and is it really necessary to go for the NCERTs or not? Okay. So keeping that in mind, in today's session, we are going to talk about the NCERTs itself, like what is the relevance of NCERTs. So those who are starting new, or those who have started the preparation, and those who are like currently going for examination in 2026, 27, or even later, for them, this session is really about the importance of NCERTs and how you can be approaching them. I think those who are going for 2025, you all might have already gone through the NCERTs, and even if you have not gone through it, this session is again going to tell you that how these NCERTs are going to be useful for you. So those who have not covered NCERTs and are going for 25 examination, even for them, this session is going to be a important insight that how you can use these NCERTs or why these NCERTs are still relevant for you. Okay, so see, why we are emphasizing upon this NCERT, why we always say that the NCERTs are a must read book for any examination. Good evening, I am doing well. I hope all of you are also doing well. I hope everyone is doing well. Now see, so if we are talking about the NCERTs, let us try to understand that what is exactly the relevance of this. Let us try to understand that in this session what we are going to cover. First thing is, we will try to see the alignment of these NCERTs. We are going to see the alignment of these NCERTs with our syllabus, that how it is related with syllabus, what portions are covered, and what is not there. So that is first thing which we are trying to see here, like what are the different subjects and how they are related with your syllabus. That is one part which we are going to see. Second thing is, we will also try to see some of the previous year question. We are also going to see some of the previous year question that how the NCERTs have been crucial in solving questions of almost all the papers, almost all the subjects which are there. And then we will also talk about this one important angle, how to approach them, like how you should be going for revising or how you should be going for reading the NCERTs. NCERTs have reputations also and everything. So in that scenario, how you should be approaching or what should be the correct methodology for reading the NCERTs. So this is all what we are going to talk about in this section. Let us first see this syllabus alignment, like how we are going to connect it with the different part of your syllabus. See, if you look at this, around 70 to 80% of your history syllabus, around 70 to 80% of your history syllabus is going to be mostly coming from the NCERTs. Of course, if you look at this, there are certain things, certain factual things or certain other dimensions which might not be there in NCERTs. But yes, then you cover them with your classes, your class notes and other materials which you have. But even if you are reading the NCERTs, whether you are reading it for prelims or mains, for history it is going to be as much crucial as 70 to 80%. And this includes your modern history, this includes your ancient history, medieval history, art and culture. Okay. For all these things, this NCERT is not just an authentic source, but it is also one of the source which is covering almost 70 to 80% of your history syllabus. So that is one part. For history, it is one of the major booster part. Around 70 to 80% of syllabus of UPSC or state PCS examination can be covered through this area. Okay. Second part is, if we are talking about art and culture or ancient or medieval history, you will find that even for those subjects, this NCERT is going to be the main source of your preparation. It is the main source for your preparation. Like suppose you are going for reading about the art and culture, so you have a book of an introduction to fine arts. There is a book, an introduction to fine arts. Okay, so if you read this book of NCERT, you will find that many of the like the different sculptures which are there, the different architectures which are there, they are covered under that section. The different type of paintings which are there, they are covered under that section. Okay, so this art and culture, ancient and medieval, if you have read NCERTs, you can be sure that around like minimum 70 to 80% questions can be covered from here. There may be a few questions which are from any different source, but in any examination, if you are getting 70 to 80% coverage from one book or one type of book, that is a major source. Okay, so that is our NCERT. Okay, then if we talk about environment, now we know that environment is something which is also current oriented. It is also current oriented. Even after that, what you will find that around 50% of your syllabus of environment, they can be covered just by reading a few chapters of NCERTs. Like you have the chapters on ecosystem, you have the chapters on biodiversity, you have a very good chapter on pollution. If you read this, a significant portion of your static portion of environment will be covered from there. And see, there is one thing. If you read the NCERTs for environment, what you will find that most of the portions of the static sections are covered there. And you will just need to add on with the current affairs. If you do that, around 80 to 90% of your environment will be done from here. For the prelims portion, of course, for the mains portion, you need the current affairs also. You need to read that current affairs also. But for this portion, for the prelims portion, just these NCERTs are going to be sufficient. Then, if we talk about economy, now you know that economy is something which is more of a dynamic subject. In the examinations, questions are being asked on dynamic concept. But see, if you have not read Indian Economic Development of class 11th, it will be very difficult for you to understand about the Indian economy. If you want to understand what is going on in economy here, how we have reached till this point, if you want to make a very solid foundation for the mains examination, there also you need the NCERTs. If you are reading the India Economic Development book or even the macroeconomics or microeconomics, you will find that you will have a strong base for the prelims also, and especially for mains. This India Economic Development book of the NCERTs, they are very much crucial. So there also in economy, you will find that this is going to provide you a very strong base. Then, if we talk about polity, you will find that even in polity, you will find that the philosophical base which is there, like the books of class 11, 12. If you have read that how the constitution has been designed, if you have read those stories, if you have read those portions, you will find that yes, you will not just read the constitution or memorize it, you will understand the constitution, that how the different things have been added, how we have come with different provisions of the constitution, what do these constitutional provisions mean in the present time, what constitutionalism is, what the different terms like federalism or secularism or democracy means, that you can understand via the philosophical angle of constitution through the NCERTs. And now you will find that NCERTs have been become more and more crucial. They have been adding various type of charts, diagrams, list and all other thing. And this is one thing which can help you to even understand the polity portions and use them for prelims examination also. So it's not only the philosophy part now the NCERTs, especially the newer NCERTs, I will show you some clippings also of NCERTs later on, and I will show you that how they are becoming more relevant for your examination right now. No weekly objective question for this. Okay, you have joined the NCERT batch, Deepak. Okay, Sada, I will forward your concern to the respective management team. Okay, Deepak, you have joined the batch of NCERT. I guess that's right. I think you have taken in English medium, Deepak. Just tell me once. Have you taken in English medium? Okay. So Deepak, don't worry. It it could not have happened because I was out of Delhi for some time. Okay. But I will be resuming that session shortly. So just after this week, the week which is going to end now, after that I would be there, and then the classes would be there of the current. Okay. So yes, those classes from the last 1 month have not been there because I was not there. But now I am going to join, I am going to start it from the next Saturday onward. So you will be getting it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yes. For practice, I will come to this. Just wait a little bit. Okay. Then the other part is about geography. About geography. You will find that the NCERTs, especially the class 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th NCERTs, they are very much crucial. If you have gone through these NCERTs, especially the class 11th and 12th, you have this one book of India physical environment, and then you have physical geography. If you have gone through those two books and even the human and economic geography, you will find that in prelims, that is not only sufficient, that is more than sufficient. So even if you have gone through that book, it will be very much good for you, because in the prelims, if you find any question from geography, you can easily solve it. You can easily solve it from these NCERTs. Okay. So that is also one of the part, around 90 to 90% of the geography portion. If you leave the mapping and current affair related portion, all other questions of geography can be solved through NCERTs. Okay. So that is also the syllabus alignment, that how we can see that this NCERT is related with your syllabus. Now let me show you a few more things. Okay. Just see here, I was telling you that how the NCERTs are crucial. So just look at these options. This is from class, I think this is Grassroots of Democracy Part 1. It is from class 6 NCERTs. Now you may wonder that what is the relevance of these NCERTs for class 6 or class 7 or class 8. Just see, this is one of the chart, one of the table which is given there in NCERT book. If you see here, they have divided the different, they have given the list, the different names like defense, foreign affairs, atomic energy, communication, currency, etc., etc. And they have said that it is under the ambit of central government, and these things are under the ambit of state government. You might have seen that many a times question have been asked on union list and state list. So this is from class 6. This is from class 6. So even if you are reading these NCERTs religiously, you will find that yes, these topics, these things are also mentioned there. These small names are mentioned there, and this is something which is asked directly in the examination. So even in class 6 NCERT, you will find that this is going to be crucial in your prelims examination. Okay, thank you, Sadhna. I had been said that weekly objective questions will be provided. Okay, Deepak, I think this batch has just started now. I think that the batch has just started now. I think a few 1 week ago, I guess, if I'm not wrong. If I guess, if I am not wrong, I think 1 week ago this batch has started. Yes, Deepak, I got your question. Just tell me when your batch has started. 8th of April. Okay, so I will ask the team that why you are not getting the question of this. If you are 8th October, okay, 8th April. That's why I thought 8th April is too long time. 8th October. Okay, Deepak, I will ask the team. Initially, what happens that when you are in the beginning, once some portion is completed, then the questions are added. But I will ask the team to check why your questions are not showing. So I will ask the management team to look into this. Okay, Deepak? Okay. So now see, there is one more part. Let's see this part. This is also from NCERT. This is also from NCERT. What you see here, this is our quotes. These are various quotes, and these quotes are from one of the chapter, one of the page of NCERT class 6. one of the page of NCERT class 6. Now you know that you have to write in mains, you have to also get some facts, or even if you're writing some essay and other things, you need to have some quotes. And see this. Sometimes you are simply working, or simply you are going through internet and trying to find different quotes and all. So here you have a list of different quotes of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And this is given not just in one chapter or two chapters. It is given in many of the chapters, many of the NCERT's book. Various quotes of different different important people, different important personalities. So these are certain things which are again going to help you in writing the answers in essay or in ethics paper, or even in writing the, even when you are writing anything like mains answer, there also you will find the relevance of these quotes. Like you can see here, this one is very much a very important quote. I think it will give inspiration to all of you. The quote goes as, if you fail, never give up, because fail means first attempt in learning. End is not the end. In fact, end means effort never dies. If you get no as an answer, remember no means next opportunity. So let's be positive. Okay. So this is one quote which I think will give inspiration to all of you. Okay. And this is also from NCERTs. You can understand from there that how much variety of quotes are there. And those quotes which can be directly used in the examination. It is easy to remember also, and it is very impactful. It is a very impactful quote. It is a motivation for you also, and a source for you which you can be using in the examination. Okay. So this is also one thing which you can get from the NCERTs. Let me give you another important part. See, this is also from NCERT. Sometimes when you are writing the answer, you think about that we should have certain case studies. Now, case studies, finding them which are suitable for your topic, finding those case studies which are suitable for your topic, sometimes it is quite difficult. But in NCERTs, you get a number of such stories, you are getting a number of such examples. Like here you can see, there is a chapter on local government. And there you will find these stories. That first story is of Daneshwar Kamble, who is a transgender person and who was elected Sarpanch of Tarangfal village in Solapur district of Maharashtra. Then there is also a story about Vandana Bahadur Maida, who is also a member of Bhil community, and she has defied the patriarchal norms to become the first female Sarpanch of her village. Okay. So you can see here that NCERTs are giving you various case studies. They are giving you multiple case studies which can be used in the examination, which you can directly use in the examination. Okay. Yes, it is going to be useful for everyone, whether you are going in Hindi medium or English medium. NCERTs are available in both the mediums. NCERTs are available in both the medium, and these case studies, these examples, these quotations are going to be helpful whether you are writing any examination now. All the examinations have now some, especially the PCS examinations or UPSC examination, you have to write the mains examination. And while writing the mains, you can use these quotes, you can use these case studies. You can think how much impactful it would be there if you are adding some stories from real life. If you are adding some quotations like I have shown you in the previous slide. Okay. So these NCERTs are not only just giving you a coverage of the syllabus, they are not only just giving you a coverage of the syllabus, but also giving you the X factors. This you can call as the X factors of your answer. The X factors of your answer. Okay. These case studies or quotations, they are going to be the X factor of your answer. And this is also available in your NCERTs only. Okay. So that is also the relevance of NCERT. Okay. Now, let me show you the second part of it. First, we have seen what is the syllabus alignment, how it is going to help you. Now, let us also try to see one very important part. Are we able to solve question from this NCERT or not? Okay. So see here, there is this question: among the following crops, which one is the most important anthropogenic source of both methane and nitrous oxide? Okay. And see here, you can find it here, like you can see here, like in this entire chapter, carbon dioxide and other green gases. Okay, methane is produced naturally when vegetation is burned, digested or rotted in absence of oxygen. Large amount of methane are released in paddy fields, coal mines and others. Okay, so question was where we are getting most amount of methane. It is written here in the NCERT itself that it is coming from the paddy fields. Okay, it is coming from the paddy fields. So it is also part of your see this chapter environmental chemistry. This chapter environmental chemistry, it is there in class 11. Class 11, the part 2 of chemistry. There is a chapter environmental chemistry. There you will find that the same, you can solve this question easily from this chapter. Okay, so this is also what we can see from here. Let me show you another important part. This question is coming. Consider the following pairs and peaks: Namcha Barwa, Nanda Devi, Nokrek. Just see this map of NCERT. You will get it from here itself. Namcha Barwa is also there. Then you have Nanda Devi also here. And then you have Nokrek Hills also here. Okay. So you will find that all these peaks are mentioned in the NCERTs. The maps are given there in NCERTs on the basis of which you can solve the question. Okay. Just see another question. Here you have this one part. In the northern hemisphere, the longest day of the year normally occurs in. You will find that UPSC has asked this question 2-3 times. The same question have been asked 2-3 times, and in any NCERT book you will get the answer of it. If you open any geography book, you will get the answer of this in NCERT. Okay. So this is also showing us that not only just in environment, but even in geography you will get the questions from here. Okay. Then suppose we are having this question. Here the question is from polity. Here the question is again from polity, or you can also say it is somewhat related to modern history. The question is, in the Government of India Act 1919, the function of provincial governments were divided into reserved and transferred list. So which of them were treated as reserved subjects? This is also from NCERT. This is old NCERT class 12. This is old NCERT class 12, modern history. You will find that under this system, some subjects such as finance and law and order were called reserved subjects and remained under the direct control of governor. Others such as education, public health and local self-government were called transferred subject. Okay. So there also in NCERTs you will find that these topics have been already covered. So NCERTs are also helping you. If you see on an average, even now when the subjects and the questions are becoming more and more complicated, even now what you will find that around 25 to 30 questions, minimum 25 to 30 questions in UPSC examination can be solved through NCERTs. And if we talk about state PCS examination, this number is going to increase furthermore. In a state PCS examination, you will find that up to 40% of questions can be solved by reading the NCERTs. So NCERTs are going to be important both for the UPSC examination as well as the state PCS examination. Even if you are going for, let us say, CAPF examination, or you are going for any such other examination, you will find NCERTs are going to be the base. NCERTs are going to be the base. See, the exams are designed in such a manner. Like they are asking you on the basis of your knowledge, not of graduation level, but up to class 10th and 12th level. Okay, up to class 10th and 12th level. If you have read the NCERTs, then you are going to solve the question. So this is how the questions are also coming from NCERT. Okay. Now, see, we have some more questions. Like you can see, this question is also from this UPSC, that Barendra Kumar Ghosh, Jogen Chand Chatterjee and Ras Bihari, they were actively associated with Gadar party or not. Okay, so here again in NCERT you will find the Gadar party members, the name of them are written here. Okay, those who have participated in this, the Gadar leaders are here: Baba Gurumukh Singh, Kartar Singh, Sohan Singh Bhakhna, Rahmat Ali Shah, Bhai Parmanand and Muhammad Baraktullah. So their names are written in the NCERTs, their names are given in the NCERTs. Okay. So this is one thing which you can get from NCERTs, that these all questions are coming from them. Okay. Like I told you, around 25 to 30 questions in UPSC examination, and even in state PCS examination, 35 to 40% of questions can be solved through NCERTs only. And this is going to help you to read all these topics in a very, or revise all these topics in a very simple manner. NCERTs are explaining things in quite simple manner. So that is also the help of it. Now the thing is how to approach them, how to study them. First we have seen that what is the syllabus alignment, how they are helping in different syllabus. Second, we have seen what is their relevance in the PYQs, or their how the questions have been asked from there. Now let us also try to understand how you can approach these NCERTs. How we can be approaching these NCERTs. Let us try to understand that also. Let us take an example. Suppose we are talking about environment. In environment, you have to read a topic, ecosystem. Ecosystem. Now you will have this confusion that in class 10th also ecosystem is there, in class 12th also ecosystem is there. Even in some portions in class 7th and 8th, certain portions of ecosystems are discussed. So how to approach it? How to approach? Yes, we will come to that question. Will it help in NCERT in mains or not? I think we have discussed it here. We have discussed a little bit earlier also. We will discuss it again in the end, how they are helping in the mains examination. Okay. Now see, so suppose we have got this environment and you have one topic, ecosystem. So ecosystem is there in class 10th also, class 12th also, even in class 7th, 8th, you will find some topics of ecosystem. So should you be reading first class 8, then class 9, then class 10 again and again? No. What I will suggest you, take a thematic approach. First make an index of the different chapters. First try to make an index of the NCERTs on yourself. Like divide the different topics. Suppose you have got ecosystem as a topic. So write down in which all chapters you have the ecosystem. Now suppose you have got one chapter in class 10th, one in class 12th. So what you can do, if you are reading the NCERTs on your own, what you can do is take all the chapters at one time. First read the chapters from class 8th, then from class 10th, and then again you can read the chapters of class 12th also. If you maintain that continuity, you will learn that in a gradual manner. Don't directly go for class 12th. Read the basic parts from class 8th or 10th, and then gradually advance your level of class 12th. So by multiple revision, multiple repetition, what you will find that you will not only save time, but you will have a comprehensive understanding of the topic. Okay. So like suppose you have to read this chapter of ecosystem. So start with class 10th NCERT, and once you have got it, once you have read it, you can move to the next portion, go into the principles of ecosystem in class 12th NCERT. Okay. So you can revise it all at once. Yes, you can revise it all at once in the same time. Okay. Let us take another example. Like suppose we have this one chapter, Indus Valley Civilization. Even if you are reading the basics of class 6, you will get a understanding of these Indus Valley Civilization. And especially in history, do read the chapters of class 6. Do read them. They are very interesting. They have now added so many graphics. They have added so many different colors and all other things. The books also looks amazing. The books are also looking quite amazing. So go through those booklets and you will have the idea of like what are the different type of like if we were getting the painted gray wares or painted any such things. Okay. So you will get these things in the NCERTs. They are there in class 11th also. They are there in class 6th also. So first start with class 6. Have a basic understanding of this. And then again, read the chapters from class 11th for a more comprehensive understanding of the Indus Valley Civilization. Okay. So first read from class 6. Then read that in detail from NCERTs of class 11 and 12. And suppose if you have to make notes directly from here. Suppose you have to make notes, make it from the advanced section. Don't do like this, that you are making the notes from class 6 and then you are again adding something from class 12. Make notes from the topics of or from the chapters of class 12th or class 11th, and if you have got some very good points there, try to add that there. Okay, suppose you have got very good examples or something, try to add the examples from class 6 in your notes which you have made from class 11th or 12th. Okay, so this is how you have to approach it, because in class 11th and 12th you will get the exact material which is going to be required for your notes making, and you can add some examples from class 6th, but do not skip the class 6 or class 7th. I have shown you in the beginning how they are helpful. Like one of the question was, can it help in the mains also? So I have shown you here itself. How they are going to help you in the mains examination. These quotations which are there, they are going to help you in writing the essay also, writing the mains paper also. The case studies which are there, the examples which are there, they are going to help you in the mains examination. So of course you will get the basic content. Like suppose you are reading the Indus Valley Civilization. For history you will get all the basic content from there. You will get all the basic content from there which is useful for writing the mains answer. Of course, in like other subjects like polity, you will need something from current affairs also. You will need something from other sources also. But for history, at least for geography, you will find the mains content also in the NCERT book. And plus these examples, these case studies, they are also going to help you in mains paper. So see, three things. First we have seen their syllabus alignment. Second, we have seen that how the previous year questions are related with them. Third, also what we have got is how you can use these NCERTs or how you can study these NCERTs. Start from basic and approach in a thematic manner. Like if you have got one topic, read it first from class 6th or 7th, wherever it is given, and then add on it from class 10th or class 11th and 12th. But do not go like just reading chapter by chapter. Sometimes chapters may not be very useful for you. But then if you have gone through it theme wise, then you will find that it will save your time also and it will be useful for you also. Now, like I told you in the beginning, that whether you are appearing in 2025, 26 or anywhere, these NCERTs are going to be useful. Okay. So see here one thing. Why for 25 also? See, even those students who are going for 2025, do understand one thing. Certain chapters of history, geography, then you also have polity, environment, at least for these four subjects. Like economy, you might have read certain portions of economy in your classes also, you might have got notes also. Okay, but for these chapters, even if you have got all the notes, even if you have got all the materials, despite that and in addition to that, you will have to again revise and revise and revise NCERTs. So all those who are even going for 2025, revision is must. Okay, revision is going to be must even for you. It is not just for building the foundation. This is the area from where you get the question. So if you are even going for 2025, you must revise it. Those who are going for 2026 or 27 or 28 or even later on, for even building the foundation, you will need NCERTs. And it's not that you will have to read NCERTs once. You will have to read NCERTs multiple times. You have to understand this, that even when you are going for prelims examination, this is not one time study. Even if you are going for prelims examination, just even 3 months back from that time, you again have to read the NCERTs. NCERTs are that much crucial. For prelims, it is that much crucial that even if you are going for an examination, even if you have 1 month remaining, if you can, do make one revision of NCERTs. That is the relevance of NCERTs. It is not just for building the foundation. It is the area from where you get the questions, especially in these 4 subjects which I have written here: history, geography, polity, environment. In polity also, you will get various philosophical questions, and for solving them, you need the NCERTs. History, you know, NCERTs are the base also, NCERTs are the main source. And for geography, this is the one and only alternative. You have to read the NCERTs for this. Okay. NCERTs. Yes, I will be taking the NCERT classes in your batch also. Environment and science and technology teaching. Yes, I will be taking the classes of NCERT in your batch. Okay. Yes, there about the current affair classes. I really apologize to all of you. In some of the batches, I have not been able to take classes, but due to time issue, I was not able to take class. But I will be back there. Just after this week, I will be back and I will be taking your classes. So whatever has been missing, I will make up for that. I will take some extra class. I will make up for that. So don't worry. Those who are going for 2028, you can start the current affairs from from the beginning of 2027. For optional, like suppose if any one of you is going for optional of, let us say, sociology, or those who are going for optional of psychology, or let us say any other thing. So first go through the NCERTs of class 11th and 12th. From there you will get the idea. And for history or geography optional, of course you have the base material. But even for those who are going for sociology, or let us say you are going for psychology or any other political science, you will again need this. Okay, Sakshi, I will forward your concern to the respective team. UPSC second batch. Okay, I will ask the team for this. Okay, who will take the class of economics? You can easily check it from the website. You can easily check it from the website that in the NCERT batch, who will be taking classes of what subject. So it is written there. You can once see it in the website or in the application. In NCERT history, ancient, modern are mixed. What we have to do? Yeah, it will be somewhat mixed. Like we have divided it into ancient, medieval, and modern for our for our benefit. But then the history goes in a sequence only. So even if it is somewhat mixed, you will have the clear indication that anything which is after this 800 or 750 AD or later, that you can easily classify as part of medieval history. I hope that is clear. Any other question? So I think now all of you will be reading the NCERTs. Many of you were asking that how to read this NCERT or how to approach this. So that's why we have. Okay, if something is not given there, I will ask the team to update about that also, about the UPSC second batch and about this faculties detail. I will ask the team to update this. Okay. When English medium batch? First your name is Cricket Hits. So I first tell me what your name is, and yes, as soon as the batch is announced in English, it will be notified. Anjali, if you are preparing for 2028, I think you can start now or you can start next year. Unblock. From where to get you unblocked? In which I think you might have been blocked in app or something. Okay, so if you have anything, just if you have any concern, you can write a mail to the team also, or you can contact with them also for this. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this session. I wish you all the best. Jai Hind. Take care. Thank you, everyone.